Oh, what a putt.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Welcome to the 15th. It's a par 3.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
And that's 8 birdies today.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Well, let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
You want to aim left, but out of bounds comes a little bit quicker down the left-hand side, so you need to skirt the tree just down the right-hand side with your tee shot. Second shot downhill, but to a green that sits above the fairway. A tough hole indeed.
This putt from 8 feet away.
This is for birdie.
Making an early statement today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, they maintain the top spot. The tee shot at 17.
A severe dogleg from right to left. This is just a long iron fairway wood hybrid out to the center of the fairway to a very short second shot up the hill. This is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. It's the final hole of the event. They are still in front. Can they bring it home? That was really well played. Here's the second at 18. Our leader has done it again. And if this putt goes down, we have a champion. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one's breaking.
The putt drops, and our featured player has come flying out of the gates and is the champion of the Champions Invitational.
Nothing more satisfying as a player than to win the first event of the season. What a performance.
And Rich, that seemed like a stroll in the park for this player. They made that look easy.
There was zero effort from where you and I were standing. What an easy victory. That was incredible.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. Hello, everyone. Thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Not bad. Here's a look at Roseng from a little earlier. Take a look at this attempt from way out. Okay, time to return to the action. Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Roseng's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour. And that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
And that great play has confirmed they now hold a top spot alone in this tournament. The third at Central Otago is consistent with the rest of the golf course, Rich. Just a gorgeous little par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This fifth hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
And he's safely on the green. $14 feet to the cup. John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Putting for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now 2 shots up after that one. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side. Only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
This putt is about 8 feet. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And as we check the standings, he is in top spot on the leaderboard, but has Tom Kim right behind him. And there you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
They're going to be sleeping on the lead, which is always a nice feeling, but a lot of golf yet to be played in this tournament.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our second round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, you always have to love somebody who's got a big fat lead in their chances, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, unless you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's making a big statement here today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
Nicely done.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going for it in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This one is a fair distance here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Oh, that's a good line.
Did what they needed to do, got the pace right.
Tough to read that putt right there. They got it in there close. It should be a guaranteed birdie.
Sitting at 10 under par for the event. And now we go to the 14th, where this happened a moment ago.
This was her second.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Now, that looked pretty good the whole way. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That was a beauty. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 12 under for the event. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Putting for an eagle.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Down the slope, and then it's just going to go left on them.
Oh, nice stroke. That's disappointing. A birdie putt awaits. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Currently 13 under for the event. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're just about to begin a third-round action of the Bluff Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, that should help them. This is his second shot. And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Pretty good.
This is on the tracks. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 13 under for the event. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Putting for a par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for birdie. And down it goes. That is a great putt. They continue to build on their advantage.
Not giving the chasing pack much hope, are they?
Sitting at -14 now for the event. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Oh, absolutely flushed. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This putt from around 18 feet. John, have you got a read on this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
All good putters accelerate through the ball. Tapping in for the birdie.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Holding steady in first place after that one. And as the third round comes to a close, they're in that enviable position of top spot, Rich.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose, but it's also yours to win. I mean, which way are you looking at it? Hopefully, they're thinking it's mine to win, and I'm going to grab it tomorrow.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. Well, Rich, it's been a great tournament by our featured player. They find themselves in the lead heading to this final round, but when they've got someone of Brian Harman's capabilities right behind them, they can't be completely comfortable with this position, surely.
Just a monumental lead going in this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. this player, he's so far past everybody right now. They've got to be scratching their heads going, how do we beat this guy?
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And he needs this to save par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Get excited. This could go in. Currently in first position. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them, to me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
That was wonderfully done. Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
The putt goes down and they're extending their lead.
Extending their lead. That's got to feel good heading down the stretch.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 16th is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. He's currently in first place. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for a birdie run.
That's very impressive.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
He's got this to win the Bluff Championship. Oh, that's a beauty. What a way to cap off a victory.
Second win of the season, playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. Lining up this putt. Still some meat on the bone. Second shot here on the 6th. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's got to be over 40 feet, maybe 41 feet to the cup from here.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. The 8th hole is a par 5, the second on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
An opportunity to make a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 9th hole at Pinehurst number 2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course? Justin Thomas with a great shot here. And after that effort, that's how it looks. And Rich, this is some pretty impressive golf by them. They're out in front as we make the turn.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
They are. They're in a great spot. They can't quite get too relaxed as of yet, as there's a lot of golf yet to play. So they really need to focus in going into that next round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for the second round of the Daybreak Classic. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company.
And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been. and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Currently 4 under for the event. We have a par 4 on this one.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Ooh. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be as shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Can they be a hero and save par?
Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
He's setting up for his second shot. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
So close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the third round of the Daybreak Classic. It's set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Our featured player is at 6 under par as we begin today's coverage. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Sitting at 9 under par. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Well, this should find the short grass. His second shot here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Oh, this one will be a bonus. Putt from around 19 feet. Good speed. And makes it. What a bomb. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now they'll move to 10 under for the tournament. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 14th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Oh, they got their putting boots on today, don't they?
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Opting for the 6-iron. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
So far, so good. With one round to go, how are they going to handle the pressure tomorrow?
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us.
It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Very crafty, that shot. A par putt awaits. And down it goes. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
Oh, standing ovation after that shot. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And as the putt drops, it's 17 under par heading down the stretch.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Going with the hybrid. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Got a chance here. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And they stay in top spot after that effort. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Yeah, he's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped. A chance to chip in here for all the glory. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt.
Well, you've got to think their confidence is sky high now. A multiple tour winner. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Well, they're the strolls to victory that all players love to enjoy.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Well, Rich, it's fair to say that a lot of people have been talking this player up. Been in great form all season. You think they'll close this one out?
I do. They definitely have been on top of their game all season long, racking up just a host of FedEx Cup points. This player's my pick to win.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, right by the hole. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt is going to go back up the slope and then go right on them.
And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently in the second position. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Great result there. Welcome to top spot on the leaderboard. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is for par.
He's currently tied for first.
Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Yeah, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Sitting at 8 under. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
How good was that putt? Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's 9 under par for the event. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
This putt is about 17 feet long. Oh, well holed for eagle.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Now at 11 under for the event. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
5 feet coming up to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Farmers Insurance is about to kick off here in beautiful La Jolla, California. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, that's what you expect them to do. But listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for a birdie.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Keeping their foot down on the gas. Love to see it.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Well, they've hit a good one here. This one will settle inside the range. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Well holed. Let's move on. And now that finds him in first place. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at -18 for the tournament. Oh, don't give them praise. Just look with admiration. What another magnificent performance out there. A huge lead with a round to go, Rich.
And with that huge of a lead, all eyes will be on the leader tomorrow. Can they bring it home?
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, as always, and delightful to have you with us. It is great to be here for this Championship Sunday, and our featured player is going to be feeling pretty good about things.
As he should be. He's leading by 2 right now, but he's got a lot of big names following him, and it's tough. 1 is not enough. 2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be good to watch, though.
Never quite hit that. And this putt coming up for his par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And that'll keep them in same position on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That's a big drive. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
He's got this for his par.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Could not be more perfect.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Outstanding approach shot. A 7-footer right here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And they continue to lead this championship after that. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
this putt to win the Farmers Insurance Open. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Golf is not supposed to be this easy, folks. I promise you, it's not that easy. But this player, yeah, they don't know that.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the gorgeous Monterey Peninsula in California, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a great week on tour. The West Coast swing continues, and we're set up for a phenomenal week at Pebble Beach.
Yes, the old Crosby Clam Bake, now the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. What a week this is. The professional golfers from the PGA Tour and the amateurs from all walks of life. What a great week, and you can't come up with a better setting to play it on than Pebble Beach golf links.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Let's take a look at the par 5 second. How about a highlight of Tony Finau from today?
Lining up for his third now.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Okay, John, what can you tell us about the lie in the bunker?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Needs this putt to save par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. That's a really nice shot. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
That one goes in.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
They'll like walking up to that shot. That's going to work nicely for him. He's got this left for birdie. Boy, you gotta love this start.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Oh, that was pure. "12 feet to the cup coming up."
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
As we take a look at the leaderboard at the end of the first round, they find themselves in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for second-round action of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our featured player starts the day at 9 under par. How about this birdie putt? The putt drops, and they are padding their lead.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
As they move it along to the next hole, they are now 11 under for the championship. Wow, he's going to like that one. This shot is about 170 yards. On the green, that's always mission number one. This one is 13 feet out.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, looks like it's going down the hill, breaking to the right.
4 feet to the cup. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
The yardage was dialed in on that shot, pin high and looking at the hole.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
5 feet remain. What a great start. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the 10th hole. That was special.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Sitting at -13 for the tournament. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff from about 100 yards. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
Well, if anything, this will go a little bit to the right.
Currently 13 under for the event.
Okay, it's a par 3.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
A chance here for par. For a while, that did not look good, but he finishes strong.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
What a massive lead they have taken into the final 36 holes. They're exactly where they want to be, where they expect to be. Even with a lot of golf left, I don't see them losing the lead.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
The putt goes in, adding to their lead. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
This one headed left in a hurry.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
They've got a great look for birdie.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little something here.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. That's a pretty good shot right there. A lot to like about that one. He's got this putt for birdie. So close. You can sense the frustration with our featured player. Rich, they should have had a birdie there. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
The 14th is a par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. Standing over his second shot. A quality shot, that. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
What a great feeling. They are out there lighting it up on the greens.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
He's really going to be happy with this round, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
My pleasure, my friend. Lots of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.